welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is a little different because I wanted to record my homemade kitchen restock. I see these videos on YouTube a lot, and a lot of times they're on channels that do a lot of like homestead content or stay-at-home mom content. That is not my channel. I am a full-time working mom, a new mother. I've only been a mom for a couple of months now, and I love making things from scratch. I don't always have time to do it, but I try to commit like a couple of hours Sunday morning to commit to making some things that I want to make from scratch because I actually enjoy making things from scratch. And I love how they taste. Things taste so much better most of the time when you make them from scratch. And so I try to commit a little time to this because I enjoy it. And so I wanted to share that with you guys, just show you what I'm making. Hopefully I can make this a series because I do like to switch it up. But please like this video and remember to subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Starting off strong with granola, I'm going to post this recipe below. All of the recipes you're going to see today are not my own. I adapt some of them, but they're not my own recipes, so I'll post them all below. But granola homemade is so much better than buying it in the store. So I started the day off with that. Granola is already in the oven. It takes about 40 minutes to an hour to cook. So while that is going, I went ahead and started on my biscuits. I'm not only trying to commit more time to making things homemade because I enjoy it, I also feel like it's just a better use of money. When I look at the cost of like going to buy biscuits or buying a bag of granola from the store, it is so expensive now. It's insane. I mean, a good bag of granola from the store will cost you $6. And the ingredients for granola last pretty long in my pantry, and I'm able to make it over and over again for probably the same amount for multiple batches. So some things are a little higher than they used to be as far as homemade making things from scratch, but overall it saves me money for sure, and it doesn't hurt that it's a little therapeutic. Part of the thing that makes this work is that I'm always like trying to figure out how to best use the time and get this done as quickly as possible. I found this KitchenAid attachment that shreds cheese for you, and I absolutely love it. I love freshly shredded cheese instead of the stuff that comes already shredded, and this thing is 100% worth it, amazing. I've only had it for a couple of weeks now, but it makes that process so much easier. I always pop my biscuits back in the fridge before I bake them because you want that really cold dough. After I went ahead and put those in the oven, I put away my granola. Again, this is so good on yogurt. Sometimes I like granola on my oatmeal. I love it. These are the biscuits coming out. They are like a cheddar biscuit, really, really good. Next, I am on to simple syrup. I do not buy simple syrup from the grocery store. It is extremely overpriced, and all it is sugar and water. That's it. That is how easy it is to make simple syrup. It is sugar and water. So if you like simple syrup for your coffee or cocktails or whatever, and you buy it for $5 in the grocery store, know that it is a cup of sugar and a cup of water. And there you go. So I am making my quick simple syrup. This is just a container that I had at home, and I am pouring it in there. This should be good for, I want to say a week or two. I want to say 2 weeks. But I love using this in like cocktails. I like to make mojitos at home, things like that. Next, I'm doing a really quick compound butter. Again, thinking about what saves me time during the week or saves my husband time during the week, because both of us cook dinners throughout the week. Is, you know, how can I make this process quicker? So I went ahead and decided, let me make some compound butter using this rosemary, and also gives me an opportunity to make sure I use stuff before it goes bad. So this rosemary had been in my fridge a couple of days, and I was like, you know, I'm not sure that I'm going to use this, and I've already bought it, so let me turn it into something else. So I decided to do some compound butter, and then I, you know, put it in the fridge. But then after that, I eventually went ahead and froze it in pieces, so that now whenever we're making like lamb or chicken or whatever the case, we can just pop one of these out of the freezer and use it. And, you know, it's not like a waste of money, because I'm actually putting it in a position where I can use it again. So I really try to do that and be conscious of that when I am doing these little restocks. Last thing on the docket today is salsa. Now this is a shortcut salsa because I didn't, you know, roast my tomatoes, fresh tomatoes or anything like that, but that's kind of a part of it too. I find shortcuts when I feel like they're appropriate and I don't mind doing it. So instead of using those fresh tomatoes, I do use canned tomatoes that are roasted, diced tomatoes, and I just make a little pantry salsa really quick. Garlic, jalapeno, red onion, adobo pepper, and again, I'll post a link to this recipe. But I love this. I have not bought salsa from the store in 3 years. It tastes so much better. It tastes like when you go to a Mexican restaurant and they have that fresh table salsa. It tastes like that, and it is so much better than that kind of thick, goopy salsa you get from the grocery store. So I love this. It usually lasts in the fridge, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days. And we use it with tacos, or we just do chips and salsa as a snack. And it is really, really convenient. And so we both love this and love having it in the fridge. So I always try to prep this as often as I can. That's it, you guys. This is my homemade kitchen restock. I have granola, simple syrup, compound butter, salsa, and my biscuits. And this probably took about 2.5 hours Sunday morning, but we can eat the salsa throughout the week. We'll have granola for breakfast, simple syrup, like I said, for drinks, and of course biscuits for breakfast, or even if you want one with dinner, whatever the case. I just love it. So this is the first of a series. I'm going to try to film all of my homemade kitchen restocks that I do throughout the weeks, but thanks for watching.